So we get to this point where we are now, where there are holes that were created, not holes that popped up, but holes that were created by these bad draft picks. And in the NFL, where everything pulls you towards the middle, you're one of three things. You're a contender, you're building to try to be a contender, or you're a bag holder where you had a window and it's closed and you have not started to reset. And if you're building, you may be a bad team, but at least you're building and you have a plan moving forward. I would much rather be a builder than a bag holder. And right now, the Titans, to me, are bag holders. And the Predators were bag holders for a little while. And just now, this season, they're finally starting to realize that was the position they were in. And David Poyle retired, and Barry Trotz was hired as the new GM, and Barry made Andrew Burnett the new coach. So they are now rebuilding. They're not just sitting like they were doing. The Titans are in danger of sitting. And so that's why this offseason, I think they have to swallow what is a tough pill, that this core has run its course, and it's time to reset. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck in that middle of the pack NFL team that is in danger of indefinite mediocrity.
See, that's where I disagree. I don't think you need to trade the core away or just get rid of them. I think you need to retool, that is, and go get some key guys in free agency, maybe a couple of trades, draft well. But, I mean, if you had the option, would you rather retool or just get rid of everyone and restart it?
I don't think you get rid of everyone. I think you keep a few to stabilize things, but the majority of this core that they opened that window with, because that's the process. You're building, you build the window, you open the window with what is probably like a signature win or a playoff win, and then once you've opened that window, you have a very small amount of time that you can do something special. And the Titans built the window, they opened the window, they were right there, and then they let it go. And now the window is closed. And so if you continue to have a mindset of the window is still open when it's closed, you're running into a wall because there's not a window there anymore. You just keep hitting a wall. And so you have to do something to start building your next window. And so when you give me the options between builder and bag holder, because the Titans are not a contender, I want them to start building again. I think the reason that dynasties are so special is that those teams have sustained success without having to do these resets. And so what they're doing is they're evolving as they go. And the Titans never evolved. And what they were doing was working at first. It got them to a certain point. And so there's nothing wrong with continuing to use the formula that you won with. But sustained success, you have to evolve. And the Titans never did. And now so that recipe that they were following has now run its course. And so it's time to build something new.